Hey everyone, it's been a while, but
No, it
welcome
hasn't.
back.
It has not been a while.
My name is Zaire
Okay.
from Hidden Item, and join with me today
This is
is...
Zaire from Hidden Item.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Zaire. You know we have the same name?
Really?
Oh, shit, though. I had to change my name.
Well, okay, I'm Ricey from Hidden Item.
Okay, yeah, you're Ricey. I'll say it's Zaire.
Okay.
Hi.
All right, let's not confuse our audience.
Yeah, for reals. He's Zaire and I'm Ricky.
And today we have a little something for you Kingdom Hearts fans. We have a little, I guess, interview from our good, well, not our good friends, but good people at Geek.com.
Yeah, Geek.com did the hard work for us. Never heard of him prior to this.
No. And you know what, Geek.com? Thank you for doing the hard work for us because we're not going to repay the favor. But
Shout out, Geek.com.
we'll give you
Check
a
him
little
out. There you
shout out.
go.
There you go. Hey, good job. Good guy, Ricey over here. Yeah, and it's a nice little interview about Kingdom Hearts 3, that little game coming out in January 29th.
Yep.
2 days before.
After
Resident Evil 2 Remake.
I think it's 3 days.
Jesus. You know the drill. Okay, and this little interview, what was it talk about, Ricky?
So there's three points in this interview. We're obviously not going through the whole interview. This is just the snippets that were snipped out by KH13.
Okay.
So
Shout out
first
to
one,
KH13.
yeah. So some of this stuff has been said before, but we never really talked about it before in the past.
No, because we're lazy.
Well, it also is because before we really started Hidden Item. But regardless, the first point here is, quote, a Square Enix PR representative explained that Sora is more agile than in past installments. For example, he can run up shimmering vertical surfaces. He also has some context-sensitive motions. Now, obviously, yeah, we know.
That's from what we've seen and
Yeah.
from what you've played.
Yeah,
in the demos.
He's straight up way more agile than ever before, and you know that's good and bad at the same time. And if you really want to see why I think it could be bad, I mean, I put up a video already, 5 things I found wrong with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ooh, nice little plug-in.
And one of the parts in there, I spoke about the physics and how, yes, he's very agile, but with that comes with like attacks that more focus on making it more like a Muso rather than like a straightforward like in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 where you're just focusing almost like one enemy at a time.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, that's cool, but maybe, you know, the full game's not out yet, so it's hard to say whether or not it's good or bad.
With more control comes more responsibility.
Well, I feel like it's less control because you hit a button and then...
No, you don't do that to me.
Okay. Regardless, that's all we have to say about that.
Okay.
Now we get into like the stuff we could actually really spend some time on.
Okay.
The next little bit says, quote, players can now equip up to 3 different Keyblades at once. They can also level up each Keyblade to make them stronger. Before, there was no incentive to continue using Keyblades obtained from previous worlds since the newer Keyblades are more powerful. Now Keyblades you have a fondness for are viable even later in the game since you can level them up. End quote.
I love this. You know why? Because back in Kingdom Hearts 1, I loved using the metal chocobo, right?
Right.
But obviously Oblivion was like the better, and Ultimate Weapon one of the better Keyblades.
Yeah, they got better. Well, even then, it's like Divine Rose was, in my opinion, better than Oblivion.
Well, yeah.
But
Divine Rose.
You know, it kind of just like it kind of went all over the place, especially in Kingdom Hearts 2 when they started attaching abilities to the Keyblades.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, in this game specifically, I never really had a problem with it in the past because I never really got attached to one Keyblade like you did.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one more so because yes, you could equip up to 3 Keyblades, and that's great. And the exact same reason why that's good is the exact same reason why it's good to level up your Keyblade. And it's because of the Keyblade transformations.
Yes.
If you're gonna like one, like say you like the Star Seeker transformation, which is the dual guns, and you like the Ever After transformation, which is the Mirage Staff.
Yes.
And you're kind of having to choose between that one or the other. It kind of sucks, you know. Or like let's say Mirage Staff is just the better one,
Right.
or the Ever After Keyblade stat wise. That sucks because you like the dual guns.
Yes.
So it's I don't know, that would suck. Thank God they did not do that.
Yeah, because like I mean, if they give you like the dual guns like in the beginning of the game, you're gonna feel like a badass up until you get, you know, let's say the Mirage.
Well, you
Staff
could
and-
also start off not liking the dual guns.
Yeah, exactly. And later on, you know, with maybe how they take the game, the more abilities you unlock, the more fluid and fun each weapon can turn out to be.
I'll tell you right now, this isn't exactly what we were talking about, but the Mirage Staff Keyblade transformation, pretty badass. I thought I'd like the Twin Yo-Yos the most, so once I got my hands on that Mirage Staff, ooh boy. Ooh man, that was some good shit.
All right.
Moving on to the last bit, which is actually new information. And it
new.
pertains to how long we could expect to be playing this game. So this says, quote, in addition to the main story, players can look forward to several minigames. One is a cooking game with Remy from Ratatouille. You must find ingredients hidden across several of the worlds and use them to create new recipes. There are 20 different old-school Tiger toy games, Game & Watch style 2D scrolling games based on Mickey cartoons from the 1930s and 40s. Building a gummy ship, which is used for traveling to each world,
In Atlantica.
is pretty much a minigame of its own. Kingdom Hearts 3 is around 40 to 50 hours if you stay on the critical path.
Jesus.
Including the minigames. Players can expect 80 plus hours of content.
So, this is just confirmation. Obviously,
Yeah.
Atlantica's coming back.
Well,
Obviously.
actually, I don't know if you paid attention when we were at the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra, but
I don't pay attention. Do you know
they
who
showed
I
up-
am?
they showed up. Well, we were freaking out a lot, but they did show footage of the Kingdom of Corona world,
Yes.
in which Sora and Rapunzel were dancing, and that
drinking
was
a lot of beer because Corona is a beer.
Also, it's a German folklore, isn't
No.
it? Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
But anyways,
Anything you say is wrong.
Oh, come on.
Just kidding.
But yeah, that was the rhythm minigame, which makes me think Atlantica's definitely not back. At least not as.
Don't do this to me.
I don't think Atlantica's back. Period. And if it is back, it's not a music thing because we got that in the Kingdom of Corona.
My 8-year-old self, Ricky, or 10 or whatever, how old I was.
Well, you're in the minority, okay?
When Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, is really sad, and you made him sad. You gotta apologize.
Okay, but the important thing here, Zaire.
Apologize.
Important thing here, Zaire.
What's up?
80 plus hours of content, 40 to 50 of which is story. How do you feel about that?
Goddamn.
That's big, isn't it? That's huge.
That's a lot of story. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, which is great because we waited 13 years for this game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Now 14.
yes.
We're gonna have waited 14 years.
Yeah, but I mean, the game was in development 5 years ago. 4 years ago.
We've still been waiting.
True.
That amount of time.
50 to 80 hours.
40 to 50
40
story.
40, 50.
80 plus if you're going for the platinum, which I am.
I mean, it's good.
I think that's really good.
because Kingdom Hearts is one of those games that you don't want it to end. You're always hopefully
Especially
having
in the last one.
last
of the
one
story,
of this
yeah.
little story. Yeah. I mean, you kind of just want to be on that ride for as long as you can, and as a lot of good things, they all have to come to an end. I feel like it reminds me of when Skyward Sword came out, when that they were saying that game was going to take 50 to 90. I don't remember the exact.
They said I don't remember what it was exactly, but I remember it coming out, and then I was like, that's it. But they cheated because they included Master Quest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even then, that game felt lengthy. Where we're used to games being 12 hours now.
Well,
18 hours.
Not JRPGs.
Well, not JRPGs, but I mean
Yeah, like your Uncharted's. I mean, the most recent or the latest Uncharted 4, not Lost Legacy.
But
Uncharted 4 was 15 hours.
A lot of a lot of games right now are in
Yeah.
between the 10 and 20.
Well, I'm not one for being make our games longer because we only have so much time in the world. However, Kingdom Hearts 3 is an enigma because not only have we been waiting for so long, but the people who are super excited about this game have stuck with the series, and they're in the story for the long haul at this point.
Yes.
So if you say 40, 50 hours, that's 40, 50 hours that these Kingdom Hearts players are going to play because they're already in it.
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm not one to say $1 for each hour of gameplay, whatever.
Yeah, no,
It's not-
if there was $1 per amount of time played in a game, you'd be paying more for Kingdom Hearts 3 than you would at most games.
Now, it depends, because am I getting 40 to 80 hours of fun gameplay, or am I getting a mediocre gameplay? That's up for
debate still. We don't know.
We don't know. So, I mean, it could be a long game, but it could be a long and tedious game, and I'm not hoping that it will be. I'm hoping this will be a great game. I have a lot of faith in Square, kinda, and
I have faith in Nomura more than anything at this point.
You know what? I feel 40 to 80 hours is
80 plus.
80 plus hours is more than enough. So yeah, let's say you just beat the game and that's it. And you speed run it and you're at 40 hours. I want to
point
You're
out.
a terrible speedrunner if you're 40 hours.
Well, don't say that about the game. Like, or okay, not like game breaking speed run, like going like beat for beat. Because unlike other Kingdom Hearts games, I don't know if you knew this, Zaire, but you cannot skip a world in this one. I mean, in Kingdom Hearts 2, you can skip the Pride Lands, and then in Kingdom Hearts 1, you can skip Atlantica. You cannot do that in this one.
I tried to do that in Kingdom Hearts 1. It did not let me.
Yeah, that's weird because it totally let me whenever I wanted to. Whenever I did the speed run, and back to the speed run, so you can finish Kingdom Hearts 1 under 15 hours. There's actually a trophy for it.
Yes, I got that one.
So that, also Kingdom Hearts 2, me playing normally, it took me 20 hours to beat, about 40 hours to platinum. So, I mean, 40 hours to platinum, and then you're getting 40 hours of story in this.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, holy crap.
And we're not including the possibility of DLC.
Yeah, because I'm sure there will be Final Mix DLC for this.
Or, hey, like, for example, we got one more world for you guys.
Well, I don't think that would happen. I think that's too much. He already said there would be story DLC, but I don't think they would go that far. That seems too much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because how would it fit in the story?
Exactly. It would break the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's no way they would add another
Unless,
world.
like, they do something...
I think what we're going to see, because they did Final Fantasy 15, and it's actually important to bring up Final Fantasy 15 because... remember they said there's like 100 plus hours of content in Final Fantasy 15?
Yes.
And then you could beat the game in 10 hours?
Yes.
So the thing is, in Final Fantasy 15, there is actually 100 plus hours of content if you do all the side stuff.
And that's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of sides. Is there 90 hours of side stuff in Final Fantasy 15? Yes, there is. There's 90 plus hours of stuff. And so I don't think they have ever lied to us about how long a game is. I think they're getting better and better at like narrowing down exactly what it is, and that's why they give us such a big window of 10 hours. From 40 to 50.
Yeah.
So I think we can take this as true.
Yeah. Because
Obviously, there's gonna be that person who beats it in like
25
or 25 hours. Eventually, not on your first run though.
Because you have those people that just kind of screw the treasure chest, screw everything else. I just want to get story.
Right,
beat,
and
beat.
and most people are not like that.
No,
yeah,
right.
no, most people are not like that. But I feel like this is very good, and
it's a nice present for us. Like I was expecting around 40 hours, not 40 to 80. So I mean, depending how we play, I mean.
But I realized I got sidetracked. But what I was saying about Final Fantasy 15 earlier, before I got back into the how long that game is, they updated the game after it came out to Royal Edition.
Yes.
I would imagine, and then obviously you could download as DLC Royal Edition. You don't have to pay $60 for it. Now, in the past, Kingdom Hearts has done its own version of DLC, which isn't downloadable, but in the Final Mix versions,
right?
They just re-released the game with more content. And I feel like they would do that again. They'd release Kingdom Hearts 3 Final Mix $60 on shelves, but just like with Royal Edition Final Fantasy 15, they'll sell Final Mix for like $20. DLC as
so
DLC.
like maybe like a Critical Plus mode with a couple new bosses.
I don't know if they do
and
Critical
cutscenes.
Plus because I don't.
Or a critical mode, something.
Well, because like when Birth by Sleep Final Mix came out, critical mode was already there. At least it was probably because I think critical mode was in America but not in Japan, and then they did Final Mix and then it was in Japan. I don't know. It's a huge like mess when it comes to Kingdom Hearts development and releases.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know if they would add a difficulty, but he did say they would add like story if they were to do that.
Oh yeah, like maybe like
cutscenes.
Cutscenes or like. Hey, remember when we said there was going to be multiple characters playable in Kingdom Hearts 3? Well, here it is. Kingdom Hearts 3, you can now play through it with Riku, or do Riku side of the main story, or his story.
See, that would be interesting. Like, but that would be like...
or here's Lee's story. Okay, like, how in Final Fantasy 15 there's episode Prompto.
Yeah.
So episode Riku.
Episode Riku, right? And then
for Axel.
That would actually be really cool. In my opinion, that would actually be really cool. That way, people who wants the multiple playable characters get that, and the people who want to just be like Sora or like us, we get what we want too. Because
they kind of did that with Fragmentary Passage. You have
and I don't know if you knew this, but that was supposed to be the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, overall I'm pretty happy to know that it's this long because it's Kingdom Hearts 3. I never want it to end. It's gonna end, but at least I know the end is further away. So I'm pretty happy, and I think it justifies the fact that they're running out of space on the disc.
Oh yeah.
And the reason they're running out of space on the disc is because there's load times between cutscenes. So they're trying to fix it by pre-rendering each cutscene. That way there's a seamless transition so you don't have to wait. And those cutscenes are taking up more space since it's pre-rendered. Yep. The more you know, right?
More you know. That's for all the nerds out there. I'm saying all the techie people.
Yeah, for the techie people.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the
We
day, it's
love
not
you,
going to
techie
affect
people.
you.
No.
I mean, it is going to affect you. There's going to be no load times between the cutscenes. But you don't need to know that.
No,
you don't need to know that's what they're doing.
There's no guarantee. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some load times.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out when the game releases on January 29th. Not November 6th, Ricky. Sorry.
January 29th. I still want... No. You see, in my conspiracy world, it's still coming out November 6th.
Okay. It's just gonna come out, but it won't be. It will be. Watch this. Okay, here. Let me throw you a bone. It will be done on November 6th.
Oh my God! If it goes gold on November 6th, I will freak out.
It goes gold, and they just don't say anything.
Oh man!
Until years later, till we're like 89 years old.
Going gold stories are like the most clicked on things now. So, which is weird to me. It's
This will
like,
go
hey, the game's
platinum.
done. You're not gonna play it yet. The release date's the same, but you know the game's done. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? I don't know. Nothing changed.
Nothing changed. The game's gonna come out.
Yeah, the game's still gonna come out when, whatever. You guys enjoy the story, the clickbaity articles you want to click on. Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're excited that Kingdom Hearts is gonna be 40 to 80 hours, depending how long you
80
play.
plus.
80 plus hours, depending how long you play. Let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you want to. What do you think you're gonna do? What are you gonna spend most of the time doing in between those 40, 80 hours? Are you gonna be trying to get all the treasure chests, or you know what, grind Sora? Whoa. Well,
Grind his level up to 99
with
or
Don
100 if they
Quincy.
decide to do that again.
Or let us, because everybody's different.
You know what I'm gonna be doing?
Not platinuming the game.
No, I'm gonna be clicking on every article that says it's gone gold.
It's gone gold. Every hour you play Kingdom Hearts. The game is coming out real soon, so let us know, and we'll love to conversate with you guys. Other than that, guys, don't forget to check out our other videos and hit that like and comment. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. That'd be totally awesome. Other than that, my name is Zaire, and I'll tell you guys to catch you on the flip side. Ricky, say something.
Say something.
Bye.
Bye.